The Deaf Man's Visit to the Sick Neighbor. In the first book of Masnavi by Rumi, there's a story that seems funny but is full of lessons. A deaf person wanted to greet his sick neighbor. He reckoned with himself that others don't know anything about his deafness, so the patient doesn't understand either. It is better to plan possible questions and answers in advance. Therefore, in his mind, he designed a conversation between himself and his sick neighbor. He said to himself, "I will ask, 'How are you?' And he thanks God and says he is better. I also thank God and ask, 'What did you eat to get better?' He must be naming food or medicine. Then I will say, 'Enjoy your meal.' Finally I ask, 'What doctor did you consult?' He always mentions the name of Hakim and I say, 'He blesses you.' Everyone considers him a good doctor." The deaf man went to his neighbor with this scenario writing, and as soon as he arrived, he asked how he was doing. Contrary to what he thought, the neighbor said, "I am dying of pain." The deaf man thanked God. Deaf asked, "What are you eating?" The patient replied, "Deadly poison." The deaf person said, "Enjoy your meal." Then he asked, "Who is your doctor?" The patient said, "Death Angel." The deaf person said, "He is a very wise doctor. He blesses you, and good luck with him." The deaf finally gave up visiting and got up to leave. But the patient was upset by his words and shouted that "This man is my enemy." Of course, the neighbor did not hear and returned satisfied with his visit. In this charming and eloquent story, Rumi does not satirize physical defects, but behaviors. The story is not only funny, but also holds valuable life lessons for us to ponder upon. Dangers of imitation. Rumi's story cleverly portrays the dangers of imitation. The attempt to mimic a conversation without truly understanding the situation resulted in awkward and inappropriate responses. It serves as a cautionary tale about unthinkingly imitating others without understanding the context or reality, as it can lead to unfavorable outcomes. Importance of feedback and danger of closed decision-making system. The failure to adapt to the patient's responses shows the importance of actively seeking and considering feedback in any decisions. Decisions based solely on assumptions and defaults can be hazardous and counterproductive. Mindlessly mimicking established systems without critical thinking and updating the data can lead to unintended consequences. Self-reflection and self-image. The story touches on the theme of self-reflection and self-image. The neighbor man wrongly thought he was doing well in the conversation with the patient. It reminds us of the importance of self-awareness and introspection to ensure our actions align with our intentions. Assumptions and prejudices. The story highlights the danger of making assumptions and preconceived notions. The pre-existing scenario, based on his own assumptions, was completely senseless in reality. It reminds us to be cautious about making assumptions without truly understanding the situation. Importance of communication. Communication is essential for understanding and building connections with others. The story emphasizes the significance of effective communication in our interactions with others. In conclusion, Rumi's story provides multifaceted life lessons that go beyond the humorous aspect of the situation. It encourages us to embrace adaptability and self-reflection, to navigate through life's challenges effectively, avoiding the pitfalls of imitation and feedback, less decisions, to foster both personal and organizational growth.